Live free or rant, that's a New Hampshire way. No BS, just truth coming every day. From the basement mic to your screen tonight, we're fighting for the red, white, and orange. Yeah!
Welcome back to Live Free or Rant, folks. I'm Mike Donovan, your no BS Republican dad from southern New Hampshire, raising two young daughters in a world the Democrats keep screwing up. It's Monday, so we're diving deep into the news. Straight facts, no liberal spin. Last week we kicked off with that Stranger Things woke mess. Today we're talking Trump's ballsy move on Venezuela's oil. The blockade's on, tankers are getting seized, and it's about damn time we take back what's been stolen from us. This ain't piracy. It's justice. First off, the basics. Venezuela's sitting on the world's largest proven oil reserves, over 300 billion barrels, more than Saudi Arabia. But under that commie dictator Nicolas Maduro, it's a hellhole. Hyperinflation over 1,000%. People eating out of garbage, and their gangs like Tren de Aragua flooding our borders with fentanyl that's killing 70,000 Americans a year. That's more deaths than the Vietnam War, folks. And who's funding this chaos? Illicit oil sales to China, Russia, Iran, enemies of America. Enter President Trump. On December 16th, 2025, he ordered a total and complete blockade of all U.S. sanctioned oil tankers entering or leaving Venezuela. U.S. Navy and Coast Guard are out there enforcing it. No more free rides for Maduro's dirty crude. They've already seized multiple ships. On December 10th, the tanker skipper with 1.9 million barrels. Trump called it the largest one ever seized. Then the Centuries on December 20th, and they're pursuing more, like the Bella one sailing under a false flag. Trump told reporters in Florida on December 22nd, "We're gonna keep it. Maybe we will sell it. Maybe we will keep it." Damn right. Why hand it back to thieves? But let's go deeper. This didn't start yesterday. Back in his first term, Trump slapped maximum pressure sanctions on Maduro's regime in 2019, cutting off their oil lifeline. Biden, that weak-kneed fool, eased them up in 2023, letting Chevron and others back in to pump crude, basically funding the dictatorship. Chevron was pulling 222,000 barrels a day until Maduro blocked exports in retaliation. Pathetic Democrat appeasement, handing cash to a tyrant while our gas prices spiked. Now the history. American companies like ExxonMobil and ConocoPhillips built Venezuela's oil industry from the ground up starting in the 1920s. They invested billions, discovered fields, built refineries. But in 1976, Venezuela nationalized it all under the Holiness Code, or whatever they called it. Took hundreds of private assets. Then Chavez in 2007 went full socialist thief, expropriated more, broke contracts, seized rigs and fields without fair pay. International tribunals ruled it illegal, awarded Exxon $1.6 billion, Conoco $8.7 billion. Total unpaid judgments, around $35 billion owed to U.S. firms. Venezuela refused to pay, so now we're enforcing it the hard way. Stephen Miller, Trump's aide, nailed it. We basically invented their oil industry. It's ours by rights. Trump's been saying this for years. Back in 2023, when I left, Venezuela was ready to collapse. We would have taken it over. We would have gotten all that oil. And get this, Trump's not just blocking, he's pushing regime change. His envoy's in talks with Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado. She's promised to open the fields back to American companies if she takes power. Maduro's crying warlike action, calling it extortion. But Trump's response, we have a massive armada, the biggest we've ever had. Russia and China are pledging support to Maduro, but their fleets are stuck. Chinese illegal fishing boats even pulled back after Indonesia started blowing them up. Trump's quarantine is working. Tankers are docked. Contracts canceled. Maduro's revenue choked. Why does this matter? Energy independence, jobs, lower prices. Seize those tankers. Each VLCC holds 2 million barrels at $62 a pop, worth $124 million gross. Sell them. Fund our military. Drop gas under $2 a gallon like Trump promised. Create jobs in Texas, Louisiana, even up here in New England for heating oil. And the drug war. Venezuelan ports are fentanyl highways linked to cartels, killing our youth. Trump's blockade hits that too. 105 dead from U.S. strikes on boats in the Caribbean and Pacific since escalation. But let's rant on the libs. Democrats coddled Maduro. Obama ignored the theft. Biden lifted sanctions. Now Trump's fixing it, and they're whining imperialism. Washington Post fact-check Trump's stolen land claim as baseless? Bull. Tribunals confirmed expropriation without compensation is theft under international law. Exodus 20:15. Thou shalt not steal. Maduro stole from us. Payback's biblical. Tie it home. As a Christian dad, this fires me up. My girls, Lily and Emma, are growing up in Biden's mess. Drugs everywhere. High costs. I teach them Bible values. Hard work. No stealing. Protect your own. Trump's standing for that. Strong borders. Cheap energy. Crush tyrants. If we don't act, China swoops in, owns the hemisphere. Trump's smart. Keep the oil. Sell it. Make America dominant again. What's next? Trump schedules world leader talks, but on Venezuela, no mercy. If Maduro doesn't fold, more seizures, maybe Delta Force in Phase 2 per leaks. Regime change? Hell yes. Critics say it's war. Nah, it's enforcement. Tucker Carlson got briefed. War coming if Maduro pushes back. All right, wrapping this marathon rant. Facts check out. Blockade real. Seizures happening. History of theft confirmed. Quote straight from Trump. If you're tired of Democrat weakness, hit subscribe, like, share. Tell me below, should we take all 300 tankers to cover the $35 billion debt? Damn straight. Tomorrow, more news fire. This is Mike Donovan from the Granite State.